We gonna open with Big Ugly and Mealy Mouth Tisha moving into an apartment so they can fix up their house. We don't know when that dream house gonna happen. That was just a lie. What is this show paying you? This is season 6 and you can't get a house. But then he get to telling Tisha about Tiffany grilling Sheree. Oh God, so now Tiffany telling her Big Ugly. She said, Marceau and Martell are apparently upset with me because I had a conversation with Sheree, a woman, not against 2 men. If Sheree felt some type of way, she's a grown woman and could have addressed it. Child, she don't know you, so she ain't. I mean, going over this conversation is hilarious. Is your stuff good enough to keep Martell? I mean, is Martell good enough to keep is the real question. But that ain't got nothing to do with a blended family. Meanwhile, Tiffany's Big Ugly is like, so Marceau actually showed attitude towards you? No, he was showing incredulousness and disbelief, perhaps some bemused condescension. But wasn't no attitude. You need to check your wife's attitude because she asking Sheree how good her stuff is. She ain't mentioned that. Ooh, he said he's gonna feel all this smoke. Well, your wife's the one starting it and you're just blindly following, listening to the half-truths she's telling. Lord, Marceau said, well, Tisha, if you want to gossip and be messy, then gossip and be messy. Tiffany got us all feeling the messy spirit. Over with Kimmy and Maurice, she's going to get the final bout of her treatment, and I'm so happy she healthy. Oh, we're really having a long section about Kimmy's cancer. I'm just glad she better. I ain't gonna focus on the negative. I'm here for the shade. I'm here for Kiki. I'm here for Wanda. And we gonna have a ponderosa at the pregnancy corral. Mealy Mouth Tisha tells everybody, I don't know if my Big Ugly's coming because he ain't really feeling Tiffany. There he goes, bending into Martell's business. So Melody is all for Martell dating other women. She just don't need to know the heifer. But everybody talking about what Tiffany was asking Sheree. I really think the question should be, is Martell worth keeping? Not is your puss good enough? So now Melody sits down and we gotta tell her, Sheree's snatch might be good enough to keep your man. Then again, your man loves a sampler pack. Child, Mel looked like a deer caught in headlights and ran off to go fix her plate. Honey, I'd be laughing because they think my husband's licking on a lesbian. Licking on a lesbian. You know you're both lesbians lying. So Mel gets back to the table and they said, so you're a fan of Sheree who drove hours to her book signing? Oh. Mel said, oh, no. I was a speaker on the main stage. Sheree just happened to be there, peddling her pamphlet. All right, but now the rest of the husbands show up. Martell and Marceau. Mel looks like she wants to go. Tell Marceau and Big Lou go outside to talk about Tiffany and whether Sheree's snatch can snatch a shithead. Don't let a man that lies in your Venus fly. Mel just left. She was like, oh, Martell's here, toodaloo. I'd leave too. So he's still trying to cover for his wife. Marceau ain't letting him. However, he wants to know why Marceau is so involved when this ain't none of his business. You need to worry about your family in an apartment. You've been building this house for 6 years. 6 years with extra reality show income. And you're moving to an apartment like Sheree Whitfield. I see why she's on the show. You had a point, but were you right? Child, your wife's a busybody and you need to make her fess up for it, but she's pregnant, so she's using it as an excuse. Let the heifers get at her once that baby drop. Child, Tiffany's coot was trying to walk up on Martell. So Maurice calms things down and he's like, she's wrong, but holla at me. Your heifer's been on here messy for 4 seasons now, or at least 3. We've hollered at you enough. You don't do shit. So now Tiffany ain't feeling well because she know people talking about her and she can smell accountability. So she sends Stormy to go get her husband. Well, that was the shit. Let's get to the next one. Looks like it's time for Tiff to pop. So we open up. We still at the party. And is Tiff gonna give birth? Now, girl, Kimmy is a whole nurse. If she's saying check your pressure, go get your pressure checked. Over with Maurice and Marceau, they're doing a groundbreaking. Didn't we see you do a groundbreaking on your house? I don't know if I trust you with construction. You're on that Sheree Whitfield schedule. Oh, and Letitia comes to join us.
Hey, okay. How are you?
So now they've got this other guy working for them. They can focus more on the Black Expo. So Marceau wishes that the group could put their pride aside like him and his new partner did, and they could reignite the comeback group. Maurice thinks it's pride and ego. I think it's that it wasn't anything to begin with but a threadbare, half-baked idea from Carlos King and his speech impediment. So Marceau wants them to get sponsors and basically have a non-profit, but they're not paying people to speak. It's not about the money for y'all? Really, Tisha, with your unfinished house? It's a gift to the community. Tisha said I want us to get it together and be a movement. Child, this is going to be a bowel movement. See, if y'all really wanted to give back to the community, you would have been giving back to the community. This is a plot line, not... The community don't want your storyline charity. So now we got Mel meeting with her attorney. Because, of course, Martell is an ass. Oh, goodness. Martell's coming out with a fashion line for the muscular yet empty-headed. I could actually see Martell selling his little Narcissus suits. There's a lot of ignorant men that would sympathize with him. Gold buttons? Oh, yeah, it's high fashion, all right. Oh, that's right. We forgot you were shilling swill. But it'll be in stores soon. How is it doing well, but it'll be in stores soon? Ain't nobody drinking you. So Tiffany ain't had her baby. She doing better, and she tell her husband, you know, I am kind of an ass, and he agrees. All right, now we got the meeting for the comeback group or the Black Expo or the weak plot line so that everybody can be in the room and pretend they don't hate each other. Child, Kimmy got a full binder and is ready to take note. Kimmy's like, look, we still paying taxes on the comeback group. Let's go on and use the comeback group if we coming back to the group. Oh, goodness. Mealy Mouth Tisha and Marceau are late to their own meeting. Listen to me, meeting. Light con. Oh, but now Kimmy getting to Mel business. Where'd you go on vacay with the crab lily? Oh, Mel, you gonna put yourself with somebody on social media, but you don't want to talk about it. Well, you know what? It's boring and it won't last, so I don't need to hear about it. How about that? So now everybody else arrived and Martell go up to Mel. What's up? She like, what's up, Martell? Why she gotta shake your hand? She's getting off on the wrong foot. No, you getting off on the wrong foot. You know she don't want to touch your filthy, cheating self. Go sell a cheap suit, charlatan. So we already start late and they think they sent out an email and Kimmy's like, we were waiting for an email. Nobody responded because you ain't sent nothing out. And then Mealy Mouth Tisha say, well, I ain't paying nobody. The community supports us so we can support it. Mel's like, wait, but we gonna pay other people, but we ain't gonna pay ourselves. All right. Girl, the way Kimmy is breaking down Tisha's nonsense, she's like, this is the comeback group. Point by point. Oh, she is... I mean, I knew Kimmy was always ready, but damn. Martell said, why wouldn't y'all want to pay? We know you've got mistresses to maintain. Outside families to finance. Tisha says, well, nobody emailed. I asked her rate. I never got an email. Well, Tisha, you couldn't send another one? You couldn't follow up on text? Maurice said, I don't think we should get paid either. I mean, you can't speak for people's time. Mel said, okay, so you don't want to pay nobody, but y'all stealing my sponsorship idea. Oh, goodness. Big Ugly said, anybody who wants to get paid is greedy. You should want to get paid so you can finish your fucking house. How about that? Mel said, okay, y'all say you gonna get me on the backhand side and support my shit, but you ain't never sponsored nothing before, and I've been doing this for years. You know they ain't got sponsorship money, Mel. Tisha said, well, you know, if you hadn't had me escorted off the premises, I might have wrote a check. Kimmy's like, look, this is the comeback group under new management. I see you, heifer. Well, that was the shit, and I'm gonna see you soon for something.